All right, so I'm going to walk you through the basic process of how I put up a landing page on my website. And the difference between a landing page and a blog post, of course, is a landing page is it's basically a sales page. It's a page on your website that's supposed to act as that bottom part of your sales funnel, of your customer journey, your customer intent journey. It's the bottom page that really gives them the information they need and the ability they need to hire you, choose you for their services. So it's one of the most important pages on your website. Anyways, that's what I'm going to be putting together here. Of course, a blog post. Blog posts serve many purposes, and that's a video for another day. But anyway, this is how I do it. This is how I create a page from scratch, SEO it up, and get it published and live, and hopefully I can do it in under an hour. Shouldn't be too hard. So, all right, in this case, this is my personal website. This is the idahoandj.com. I built it on WordPress, and I host it through GoDaddy. I use the GoDaddy's Manage WordPress feature. It's a little more expensive than other ways to do it, but it's just easy. It's super easy to use. It's simple, and so I go over the convenience and the ease of use for this to run my website. Debates on GoDaddy or other hosting platforms, they can go on forever. It's just like the 9mm versus 45 caliber debate. Screw that. I don't want to get into that today. Anyway, so I have WordPress, and so that's what you'll see here. This is the back end of my website. This is the dashboard of my website where I can, at a glance, get a kind of an idea of how my SEO is doing, how much content I have, so forth. You can add more information. That's not the point of this video. This is putting up a new page, right? So, front end of my website, it helps to kind of look at that to see what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. It'll make sense near the end of this video and the whole process that I go through to understand why it's a good idea to consider what's on the front end of the website. So let me open up my website. Visit site. There we go. So this is the front end of my website here. Of course, here is my navigation menu. I have my services, things like that. Where you can find me on live shows. If I've got any live shows coming up, Raverholics Radio, Atlanta Progression. Of course, I've got some merchandise for sale. Get information on that. I've got a photo gallery of all the events, things like that. It's a good website. It does well. I rank well in my area for wedding DJ, for event DJ. Do a lot of SEO for that. But just recently, I was asked to do karaoke services, and I've never done them before. But I did an event as a karaoke DJ, and I did it quite well. And so I figured, why not? I'll add it to my services. And so I needed to build a main landing page, a services landing page for my karaoke services, right? I've got my corporate events, private events, party booking, wedding booking, a bunch of different things. I even have marketing services under my events, I believe. Right there. Come on now, there. I don't know why I can't get that. I'd like that to, there we go. Parties, wedding stuff. So anyway, I want to add a karaoke landing page where people say, all right, there's a karaoke DJ, and I want to rank that in Google as well. And so one of the first things that I'd want to do is let's look at what people are searching for. There's keywords. There's how people search in Google, right? Somebody might, here we'll just go to a new page here. And we'll say, that's it, karaoke DJ in Idaho Falls, right? We'll do a Google search for that. And up in the top results for the organic results, of course, there's the Bash, an aggregator, business listing directory is what it basically is in the industry, like the wedding industry. Gig Style's another one right there. And then, of course, I'm show up number one under the local results because I'm at my house searching for a DJ-related term, so it's going to have that. But as far as that's the only place basically in the top 10 results that I show up if you're looking for a DJ close to you. But what if they were searching from Ammon or they're searching from maybe Jackson? Those local DJs would show up for that. So I need to show up in other places than just this map listing that you see right here. I want to show up in this area down here. And so obviously I need to optimize an important page on my website for this search term, karaoke DJ in Idaho Falls karaoke DJ. Maybe if we just change this to wedding, just for an example, there's me, the very top of the page, even above the aggregators for that, the Idahoan #1, and then of course we still have some aggregators coming up. But look at that, there's my website underneath the aggregators. It's above any of the other local results in the page. There's my website. So there's another second place listing for wedding DJ in Idaho Falls, right there on the top searches of Google, on the top 10 results in organic. So that's what I'm going to try to do with karaoke DJ, and that's what I'm going to show you how to build a landing page in my website. I'm going to show you how I do it for me, that you can apply to your own DJ marketing. And it doesn't take very long to do that. So what I'll do is first of all, ChatGPT, I'm going to tell you right now, ChatGPT is the top of the world when it comes to a lot of things. Now, of course, is everything accurate with ChatGPT? No, not everything. Sometimes it has mistakes or hallucinations, whatever you want to call it. But for this purpose, it works very well for what I need to do, because I'll show you why. So anyway, ChatGPT, I need a list of SEO keywords related to karaoke DJ. Okay, and I'm going to tell ChatGPT I want average monthly search volume, and generic difficulty rating for them. We'll just see what that does. We'll see if ChatGPT can get creative. But what I'm really trying to do is just come up with a list of related keyword terms that I can look at and get a general sense of, I think that's a good one to rank for. Remember, I've been doing this for over 13 years. I would have had this done by now, but I have to teach you something, don't I? So anyways, all right, so ChatGPT is doing a search with Bing. Of course, ChatGPT is with Bing, is integrated in their search engine, so they can, ChatGPT, especially ChatGPT-4, can do, integrate with Bing. So they'll show me some stuff here. So of course, karaoke is the keyword #1. I don't want to rank for karaoke. I'm a karaoke DJ is what I want to rank for. I don't want to rank for karaoke as a general term, because Wikipedia ranks for that. The top karaoke industry entities do. I don't want to rank. I don't want to compete with them. I want to compete with DJs here in Idaho Falls. So that's not going to be a karaoke keyword I'm going to go for. So no, I need to have ChatGPT redo that. Let me clarify. Test 10. Okay, I just basically had to tell ChatGPT that, look, I want the keyword list to have the words karaoke DJ in them, and I need them to have related keywords and semantically related relations to them. So basically, it's an idea. Okay, like karaoke DJ near me, karaoke DJ for hire. Right, there it is, karaoke bars. No karaoke bars though. Okay, I had to get a little bit mean with ChatGPT. This was not going at all as planned, because normally this would go better. Anyways, Hello there, Casey. I'm just doing a blog post training. I'm just kind of trying out an idea for vlogging, using my skills as a marketer to help people DJ their or market their DJ businesses. So anyways, kind of that. Have some music playing in the background while I talk to you. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. But anyway, that's what this is. We'll see how it works. And so I'm trying to. Oh, this thing. Okay, all right. SEO keywords for karaoke DJ services. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Jesus. Yeah, dude, it's funny. It's a whole new format. All right. That's what I'm effing looking for right there. That's that. All right, cool. Give me cool. Now I want monthly. Now I wanted ChatGPT to go find the monthly search volume for these keywords. Just kind of want to get an idea of what just kind of an idea. Now with all that hoopla that I just got with ChatGPT, who are you to trust the answers that it gives me? I don't give a shit. I know what ones. I already knew which ones I'm going to pick anyway. The point is, don't only use ChatGPT. There's a lot of tools out there that can help you do your keyword research. I've used a hell of a lot of them. For some really niche stuff, for some really competitive stuff, do not use just ChatGPT. Ahrefs, Moz, Google Keyword Planner. There's a ton of keyword research tools available out there that you can use. Anyways, all right, there. ChatGPT, you're a failure. I'm gonna say she's a failure anyway. All right, the keywords I'm gonna use. The keywords I'm going to use are, and I'll show you here in just a second. Karaoke DJ near me. And then, of course, I'm going to, when I add them into the website, I'm going to add modifiers on them like East Idaho, Western Wyoming services, DJ services, things like that. So, I mean, there's a whole bunch of keywords. These are going to be the most likely ones that people are going to be using in a local search to look for a karaoke DJ. So this is going to be my main one there. That's going to be the most competitive one, and it's likely because it's just karaoke DJ, and it's going to compete with information websites as well. And so I have to add modifiers to that one, such as Idaho Falls, East Idaho, West Wyoming. But when we get into the content writing, we'll remember these right here. To know that when we get the text, the indexable text put into the page, we're going to come back to these. So anyway, we're going to go back to ChatGPT, and we're going to write a blog, or we're going to write a piece of landing page content. So we're going to start another one here. This is where ChatGPT really shines here, because when you write about a karaoke DJ, it doesn't need to be super involved for what a karaoke DJ does, what to expect out of them. Most of that stuff is going to be boilerplate content as well. But there's going to be certain personal flares that you're going to be able to put into the blog post for your own services, right? And this is where you wrap your personal flair around, what images of your service. Did you take images? Thankfully, I took a few images of my karaoke services that I'll be able to put on here. So that's really going to personalize what I have actually done and showcase that. Number 2, of course, there's the pricing and how to get a hold of me and what they can expect personally that, of course, ChatGPT is not going to be able to answer. But ChatGPT can, write a compelling piece of content that's going to satisfy search engines and what I do without being too repetitive, but get the right keywords in. And it just saves me a little bit of work on what I need to do to get this page going on there. So I'm going to start a new chat with that. All right, I need some SEO optimized landing page content created for my mobile DJ website. All right, so I'll go ahead and put that in there, get ChatGPT. All right, here we go. We're going to do this. All right, you don't need to do this, or she can. Doesn't matter. All right, while we get ready for that, we're going to go ahead and add a new page using the WordPress. We're going to go to page here, hit page, and we're adding a brand new page to this website. So the title of the page is going to be Karaoke DJ Services. Okay, so that's going to be the main title of my page. We're using this SEO plugin here. It's called Yoast SEO. It's a plugin that WordPress websites use to help you do SEO much easier, so that you can do things like title tag optimization, meta description optimization, and a couple other things. You can get into some advanced stuff with it. We're not going to get into that right now. We're just going to simply say, hey, this is where the first thing that people see when they look for, the first thing you want them to see when they do a keyword search that your website should show up for your services, this needs to be the thing that they see. So this needs to be, have the keyword in it and explain that these are the services that you're offering. So obviously, I want to set the focus key phrase for this page as karaoke DJ. DJ service. We could put services as well. Have the plural up in there. Doesn't matter. Services, service. I'm just going to put service, to be honest with you. Google will make the determination on services or service, whatever they want to show have appear in your search results when people are searching for this. How Google's algorithm works is a whole other video too. Not going to get into all that now. But like I say, don't overthink this right now. Just get into there. Karaoke DJ service. Right there it is, right there. The Idahoan. This is what it would look like in a Google search result on a mobile phone. This is what it would look like on a desktop result, like when you're going to the desktop. Anyways, so that's what we're going to look at right there. We'll close that window. That's weird. I've never seen it do that before. Anyways, and a meta description for the page. We'll get that in here when we start writing out the page and get the content in there. But we know that the description or the layout of this page is I'm going to want an image of maybe some of the services I've done. I want a little bit of content, maybe 1 or 2 paragraphs to discuss, hey, you come to the right place for an Idaho Falls karaoke DJ. This is what I do. And then I'm going to write out, what comes with the services there, the gear that comes with it, how much it costs, and then, of course, the form. It's not going to be a very long, drawn-out page, because if I want to start ranking for all these other keywords, party, karaoke, DJ, these are all blog post topics I can write about. Really, what I'm going to be doing in this page is doing karaoke DJ, karaoke services, and then probably karaoke DJ for party or something if I fit that in there. It's going to be really simple, to be honest with you. And then, once we get this page all built out and we like what it looks like, we're going to publish it, submit it to Google Search Console so they can come and index it, and then all that other fun stuff. So it shouldn't be, let's see, we're about 20 minutes into this right now. About 40 more minutes, we'll have a done page, and we'll wrap this up. Remember, I'm going to put this video up on YouTube as well, and probably build out a playlist of like DJ marketing tools that people can use on their own and learn how to do their own SEO and do their own marketing. So, be sure to subscribe if you like that kind of shit. Anyways, we'll go back to the meta description, title tag, and of course, if you're in Mixcloud or if you're on, God, I need to be watching Twitch too right now. Hold on here, let me get into Twitch. I was not ready for that, folks. But I also, if y'all can hear the background music too, I got that set up too. I didn't want to be just a talking head the whole fucking time. I decided to listen to Nicole Madaber, the last Nicole Madaber mix up on Mixcloud. And so that's what we're listening to. And maybe that's what I'll do is I'll do one of these marketing videos, an hour long, maybe have an hour long mix, have it going on in the background, answer questions, tell jokes, who knows. But this is really the first time I've ever gotten onto something like this and just talked into the camera before. So, it'd be interesting. I was thinking, you'd want to start a podcast. I was like, do you want to start a podcast? Fuck, dude, I don't know. I've always wanted to do it, but I'm like, what am I going to talk about? How am I going to talk in front of a camera for so long? What the hell am I going to do with it? What can I do that already hasn't been done? Everybody's done true crime. Everybody's done comedy. Everybody's done, let's just interview our friends. And of course, there's plenty of goddamn marketing podcasts out there. Believe me, I've been instrumental in trying to do a plan and develop a few in my time in the marketing industry. So don't worry about that. Don't want to get into that either. Anyways, but what am I going to do for myself? It's fun to make content. I like to be able to get stuff out there. I'd like to monetize shit once in a while, man. Make a few extra dollars. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. Get back to it. Chad, you went off on a tangent there. So DJ karaoke services. Let's go back to ChatGPT and say, all right, I need you to write about 2 to 3 paragraphs for my website for a karaoke landing karaoke DJ services. DJ and my website. The website is, remember, ChatGPT 4 also has access to the internet, anything that's indexed, especially in Google and shit, or can be found since like 2002 or April of 2002 or something like that. So my website should be in here, but we'll see. And hopefully we can have ChatGPT kind of get an idea of what my website is about, and it's like, oh, this will fit on here, and you're in Idaho Falls. We'll see. Maybe we're giving this too much credit, but why not? This is all about exploration and learning how to use new things, right? Oh, if you're in Mixcloud too, or even in Twitch, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Do you hear the music? Is everything good? I think you guys can. I was talking to Casey a little earlier there. Who else we got in here? Oh, we also got Andy. How you doing, Andy? Just so you know, I'm trying to kind of new, and if you haven't figured this out, I'm kind of doing a new little format of maybe a show that I'll do. Showcase a mix, do some marketing, show you how do I do marketing for my website, how you can do marketing for your own DJ stuff online, and who knows where this goes. Oh, I got to turn that off on the Twitch. Holy shit, you can hear that come through. My bad. Cool. You have to learn things, right? All right. I need to write 2 to 3 paragraphs for a karaoke DJ services landing page on my website. The website is the joandj.com. I am based in Idaho Falls, Idaho, and serve all of eastern Idaho and most of western Wyoming. With special emphasis on Idaho Falls and Jackson. I need, okay, the main keyword to optimize for is karaoke DJ. Make sure to also use the following keywords. And that's where I'll say karaoke DJ services, And what was that other one that I had there? I had karaoke DJ for hire. I don't know if I necessarily want that one. Let's see. For party. Yeah, for party. I don't want hire. It'll already be implied in the page that I'm for hire based on what I'm talking about, the sales information. You can kind of give search engines a little bit more credit that they can understand what pages are meant to be on your marketing. Oh, hey, Traffic Killer. Yep, Traffic Killer. Good to see you too. Like I say, I'm trying out a new format. I'm going to play an hour-long mix, do an hour-long of DJ marketing training, and see if it catches on. Who knows? Maybe I'll hate doing it. So just, gotcha on that. And just show people how I do this stuff. All right, so anyways, yeah, I think that those would be fine. Be sure to not be too excited. Use a slightly more than neutral tone. And be frank with your meanings. We'll see what ChatGPT does with that. All right, roll out. Okay, cool. Let's see. I only want a couple of paragraphs. Remember, I'm not writing an entire blog post. A lot of my blog posts, most of my blog posts are 100% my writing. Now, there are some blog posts that I do write with ChatGPT and AI because, if I'm going to spew the same shit that other websites, many others have, there's no reason I need to sit there and just rewrite it in my own words. I'll just say use ChatGPT to get the general information. Explaining the molecule of water. Oh, God, I'll ask ChatGPT to write that. For very likely, it's going to be somewhat accurate. I'm sure of it. Anyways, so there we go. So there's a couple things I do want to check. Right now, ChatGPT says like our, at, we. No, it's I. There's no our or we here at my service. So I want to shorten it a little bit. This just a little bit. But also rewrite in the first person author perspective. ChatGPT automatically assumed that my business is a business. I probably employs a lot of people, whereas I didn't indicate to ChatGPT that, no, I'm a one-man show here, and so I have to make that distinction right here to have ChatGPT read it. Oh, shit, okay, I need to rewrite it that, hey, it's I, me, my, me stuff, because I want it to represent me. Because that was my first, I didn't even have to read through it before I had to give the instruction to get that fixed. But eventually, you'll get something that works and that works out just fine. Now, I don't want it to say at the IdahoanDJ.com. I don't want it to... So I'm going to have to ask it to rewrite it again. All right, so I need you to reword the way you brand me. I am a self-employed DJ that goes by the Idahoan. So the tone of the message needs to be needs to convey a sense of independence from a company, of independent, of a. Make it like I'm personally going to the customer. Let's see what that does. Yep. I don't know what the hell that is. It just popped up. We'll close that. So anyway, all right, let's see what ChatGPT comes up with now. Yeah. Hello there, I'm the Idahoan, your go-to karaoke DJ in East Idaho and Western Wyoming, especially around the Idaho Falls, around John Falls, Jackson. Karaoke is more than just music, it's about creating memorable moments. I like that. Okay, so far so good. A collection of songs, covers. Take part in top-notch sound system. Okay, I like that. Okay, I'll fix that in. It's not just good. It's good. All right, I like it. I'm cool with that. But I am going to take. I'm going to change this slightly. I don't like the start of that, but for the most part, I do like that right there. So we'll go back to my page here, and we're going to drop that in right here in the content, in the blocks of content here. When you choose me, you're not getting just a service. It's just a service. You're getting a personal commitment. When you choose me to DJ your karaoke part, your karaoke. So I'm going to change that. Hey there. I don't want to say hello there. They already know that they're on the website. They don't need a goddamn greeting again. All right. Hey. I now offer karaoke DJ services. I now offer karaoke DJ services in East Idaho and Western Wyoming, especially around Idaho Falls and Jackson. Karaoke is more than just music. It's about creating memorable moments, and that's exactly what I love to do, whether you're hosting a cozy gathering or a big party. All right, cool. All right, for the most part, I like this. I mean, I'll massage it later, but for the most part, this is exactly what I want in here. All right, when you're doing SEO for landing pages, and especially if you're working with self-described SEO gurus, or you read the things that you should be doing when you're doing SEO, one of the things that you want to, or that you're going to run into, is how long your content should be. How many words do your content need to contain to outrank your competitors? And the actual answer is there is none. You have to just simply, your content simply has to do three things. Address a concern that somebody has, address how your services fix that concern or solve that concern or problem that they have, and then of course how to get a hold of you or things like that, right? To get a hold of you, how to take the next step, what you got to do next to get your problems fixed with our services, right? So we're already addressing, cozy gathering or big party. We're good there, right? All right, so what I am going to do, though, say, hey, what could be a problem here? All right, boom, say this. I'm just going to add a quick little thing here. Having it, all right. Do you to find a good karaoke DJ in your area? How much should you pay for a good I don't want to over-optimize. I was going to get gross and over-optimize with that, but I decided not to. That was a stupid idea. All right, so There we go. I'll just simply as that. I can answer these questions. I now offer karaoke DVD services in there. We're good. How do you know to find? Okay. I'm just going to say, hey, this isn't a blog post right now. This can be a blog post in the future that I can make that a hyperlink to, right? How to know to find one, right? That's a better use of that. But anyway, the anchor's been placed. It'll get indexed, and it'll be much easier for Google to understand the content that it gets linked to that later on, be it in blog posts or whatever else. But anyway, I'm good here. So for the most part, my page is almost done here. There's a couple things I want to add in here to make sure I'm good to go, and we'll get this page published. I've only got maybe 20 minutes left, and we'll be done with this. All right, cool. I'll show you Google Analytics later. I don't need to show you any of that crap right now. What we will do is check out Google Analytics in the future to see if there's any searches that are coming in and where this page ranks in Google. Because right now, I don't rank it anywhere except in the local pack, and not even that well, but I want to make sure I rank in the Google search results. And I'm going to say, I'm going to give it about, for this page after it gets published, and I might shoot a couple of links at it in the next month. In about 3 months when we come back, we should have some first page results on this, I believe. Anyways, all right, so we're good there. I like that. All right, so what I want to do is add in my what comes in my services, right? Okay, so I'm just going to add just a really quick little information on what comes in my services. Okay, include the following. Oh God, if I could spell. All right, so, and I'm going to get this from other pages of my website. For the most part, the gear that comes with this is going to be the same. There's going to be a couple other additions, obviously, for the karaoke stuff. But for the most part, a lot of it's all the same as what even come in my wedding DJ services, right? So let's go to my wedding services. Why not? Let's do a quick view. All right, so it's going to come with all of this stuff. In fact, a lot of this is going to come off of this same page here. All right, so I'm going to copy all that. I'm going to go back to my page. And I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to copy that into there. All right. What did I have in that last page there? Yep, included. Yep. My wedding DJ included. Wedding DJ included. There. Keep things kind of uniform. All right, to DJ your karaoke event, all the following is included in your quote. Okay, so I've got my speakers, I've got all that stuff there, MC services, of course, setup, teardown time, a karaoke, a karaoke lyric monitor. That's an additional price. Well, that's not an additional price. That's optional. It's an either or, the monitor or the projector. And then, of course, karaoke music. So there we go. I just added that stuff in there because that's just basically the new stuff that comes in with it. Let's make it all black there. Let's bold it so it looks good. Come on now. Don't be like this. Here we go. That's all I had to bring with that, so we're good there. All right, and then I'm going to change this, my karaoke DJ rates. My hourly rate for karaoke. For karaoke services is, and I have that at $175 an hour, and it's got to be a 3-hour minimum. So there we go there. In fact, no, I think I even have that. Is it? Yeah, it's a 3-hour minimum for that right there. So cool. Let's see. If you're good here, good. Okay, I think we're good there. All right, I'm going to take this. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to write a meta description. Because I'm lazy like that, I could just write one, but I'll show you how you can do it in here. All right. Okay, and while that's nice and everything, that's good. I only want that part of it because it's got just all the right things in it. It's got the key, basically something really close to the keyword, what it is that I do, and you know, it's not going to be hard to understand that what you do. You know, personal karaoke DJ in Idaho Falls and in Western Wyoming. I actually like that. All right, cool. All right, so there's only really two big things left, a couple big things left in this page. I need to make some links within the page, without outside of the page. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and make that a heading there. Make a little bit jump right out at you. You're gonna get a service. You're gonna personal commitment to make. You're gonna go out of Jackson. Remember, this is what you come with. All right. Do you know how to find a good karaoke DJ? All right. So cool. And there's my rates too, so they'll know right away what's in there. And then, all right. Book. And then I'm going to put in my booking. I'll be so I want to put a link to my booking calendar, obviously, so that people who want to book me, they can easily know if I'm available or not. I do have a booking calendar on my website, and so it's right here. Go ahead and take a look at that. You know, it's be a good idea if you do have a booking calendar on a website, especially if you want to, you get that FOMO going. You know, as people see days, in advance getting booked out, it kind of gets them on. Gets them in a rush to really make a decision whether or not they want to book you. It's a good thing to say, hey, here's my booking calendar. Things are filling up. If you need to get in, if you're wanting this date, at least throw a deposit down, lock it in, right? That's a good sales technique. It's a good sales leverage. So here's my booking calendar. Anyway, so I'm going to add a link to that in this landing page so that before people get a hold of me or try to book with me using my online form, check my booking calendar right there. I'm going to make that a hot link to my booking calendar page right there. All right, cool. Now I'm going to put my calendar in here using the widget builder in WordPress. I'm going to just put in Gravity Form because that's the form builder that I use to, the fillable forms. It's a plugin called Gravity Form. So we're going to say, all right, request to book the Idahoan. That's the form that I want to use. It's all in there. But now, see, this form here only has type event, other. I am going to add the option for karaoke in there. And then it'll be private, dance, school, graduation, adult, child, birthday party, other, that kind of party only shows up. This part of the list only shows up if someone selects party. So I only got to add that one thing or they can write karaoke in there too, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to add karaoke to it. And of course, I think that one of the big last things in here is I need some images. I need something to pretty up the page, right? And so let's see, the page attribute, the parent page is going to be the services page. I want to make sure that my navigation of my website is easy to understand when crawlers come crawl. I want to say there's a hierarchy to pages in here, and it has to do with how the URL structure is built out. So services, this is under a service page, a service, and it's karaoke DJ service, right? And then, in fact, I'm even going to get rid of the word service right here. I don't even want that in there anymore. Okay, so we'll save my draft, make sure it doesn't even say right there, karaoke DJ is my URL. That's what I want. All right, so cool. And then I don't care what the order is. I can order that later, but I need to get a featured image in here. So one last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Photoshop. Now, just to let you know, when you see my Photoshop element show up on the screen, it looks like garbage because it does. It's the new OS that I updated my computer to. It screwed it up. It's not compatible with it, and so I have to update my Photoshop here pretty soon. It kind of sucks, but anyway. All right, so I'm gonna make a new heading image in Photoshop here. Where are you? There you go, right there. All right, so this image is going to be, let's do it at a 16:9 ratio, so 1920 by 1080. 1080. Cool. All right. And then it basically just needs to be like an image of work that I've done before. And I did take, they're not the greatest, but I did take some pictures of during the karaoke that I did before. And so I'm going to use that until I get more images. Why not, right? So open. Let's go to my photos. All right, where are we at? It's right here. I've got a few images from it. So I have that image. So I'm gonna choose this image to open. Probably that one, and maybe that one. We'll see. These are the actual images. I should have taken more during karaoke and some videos, but I was too busy emceeing the event, so I couldn't get a lot. And that's the one thing that I find hard about being, doing your own marketing is it's doing your own images, doing your own photos, because you always have to be in that mindset of, am I going to be able to take a compelling video or a compelling image? It's because you're fucking working all the time. And it's hard to just, get into that mindset. But nonetheless, you figure it out. You do what you can. All right, so there's the setup that I have. I guess I could use that. I'm kind of festive and Christmassy. People come in, but I'll probably just use this image right there because it's a gentleman with a microphone. I got an audience and a crowd in the back. You see my DJ gear. It looks like he wasn't actually singing at that point. He was giving away presents, but it could be argued that he looks like he's singing. So this is the image I'm definitely going to use for the karaoke in there. Let's see here. Got it in there. I'm just going to do a few edits to it to make it SEO optimized. I'll show you how to SEO optimize an image, right? So whatever the image is, the main subject of the image, obviously you want pretty close to the middle. I want to see that. I want this guy singing, but I also want it apparent that he not only is singing, he's singing a karaoke. And a good way to understand karaoke, of course, is if you have your gear out in front of him, part of the image there, and of course maybe this computer screen that I have down on the left, which is actually the karaoke monitor, but it doesn't say anything on it right now, but it doesn't matter. Point is, I want to get this image just like right about here, and it can give you a good idea. There's people in here. This guy might be singing. There's my gear. I think that looks good for that featured image on there. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to save it to a file size that it loads easy onto browsers. This is an SEO thing. You want images to load quick on mobile browsers, on computer browsers, everything else. So you want to save them, you want to compress the image, right? And so in Photoshop, it allows you to do that with a tool that called Save for Web. And basically, I want the image to load progressively as a web page loads, but I also want to drop its kilobytes. You see down in this corner where my cursor is, it says 680.2 kilobytes is the final version. I want to lower that down. I want to get it closer to probably about 175 or 200 kilobytes. So I'm going to drop this down to maybe 20. And there's 200 kilobytes right there if I drop the image quality down there. So I'm going to actually go to 15, maybe 15 on that. And I'm going to get, and I'm going to get about 160 kilobytes. So I kind of like that. It'll be a little bit grainier. It doesn't need to be super sharp, though. Remember, people are going to be looking on their phone. The image on the phone is actually going to look a little bit physically smaller than this, so the image is going to make sense to them. And on a computer, sure, why not? You can make them. I'm not a photographer. I don't need to have super clear images on my website. I want my website to simply work good so that I rank better in Google. I'll bump it up just a little bit, but I think we're good there. And so, all right, cool. We're going to save that image. Now, I'm going to actually name this image. This is another SEO thing. When you get the image to save, name it something that's going to help you with SEO. So I'm going to name this image Karaoke DJ Service in Idaho Falls. Cool. I'm going to name that image Karaoke DJ SERV ICE serve SERV. That's how to spell service, right? I'm not stupid. SERVICE, yep. In Idaho Falls. That's what I'm going to name the image. I'm going to drop it right into there. Okay, cool. And now I'm going to upload it as my featured image. So I'm going to upload Karaoke DJ Service Idaho Falls, coming on up in. And boom, there we go. The alternate text, this is a big issue too. This is an SEO thing. I'm going to name it the same. I'm going to name it what I see in there. Man singing at man singing karaoke at party in Idaho Falls. Okay, cool. Man singing karaoke at party in Idaho Falls with karaoke DJ. Because that's technically what that image is. We're explaining that. So if the image were to break for some reason and Google had to show the description of that image, that's what the image is, right? So, all right, cool. Set featured image. All right, we're almost done here. We want to make sure that we look good here. The SEO, the readability is good. The SEO probably needs just a little bit more. Probably some linking within or outside and within the page. There's a couple internal links. All right, so, all right, cool. Make your event. I'm going to actually link to my event. DJ. Copy link, the word event, why not? Make your event. We're actually making an internal link because the word event can link to my event services page. That helps with SEO too. Okay, cool. All right, I think I'm just about ready to publish this page. It's going to be pretty quick. I'm going to get rid of this. I don't like it after all. How much should you pay for a good karaoke DJ? These are... There. Here's why you should consider my service. Probably not the best SEO copy in the world over the writing, but nonetheless, I just want you to get the point to see how easy it is and how fast you can get something up. And regardless of how that reads right there, I think the rest of this is going to look good and it's going to do well for ranking when the time comes up. All right, cool. We're going to take a look at the page just to get an idea of what it looks like before we do the final few things and get out of here before this music ends. So it's probably just a little over an hour here, what I need. But all right, so cool. All right, we'll take a look at it. Preview in a new tab. Okay, there's my featured image. There's some services, some questions, service information, what's coming in it, and hire me to do your DJ karaoke services. I'll add the DJ karaoke thing to the form later on. Doesn't matter. I just wanted to get all this in there because I need karaoke information on here. All right, cool. All right, for the most part, I'm done with this. I'm going to go ahead and publish this page and let her rip. All right, so now the page is live on my website, And the very last thing I'm going to do, Google. Oh, wait, I have this bookmarked. Google Search Console. So I'm going to submit this new page to Google Search Index, and I will be done. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. I don't know. There was no other questions or nothing that came in here, but that's okay. All right, so cool. We're going to submit the URL. You just go to Google Search Console. All right, this page is not indexed. Yeah, it's not because it's brand new. Request indexing. And we are done. So that is how you can quickly, in an hour or less, quickly build up a new landing page for your website just using ChatGPT. And of course, I have a lot of experience, but that's how you do it. If you have any questions or comments or anything, let me know. I'll try to get back to you, and I'll try to make these more regular. There's a lot of work I got to do on my website that I've got to that I don't mind sharing with y'all how to do it, and kind of giving you pointers. So, all right, thank you all so much.